information is available about retirement planning at low or no cost, in books, magazines, and on the web. But if you do pay someone to advise or assist you, be sure you understand how and how much you'll be charged.
Some financial services companies will answer basic financial questions for free, or create a basic financial plan for as little as a few $100s. You may have to pay for some planning services, but financial advice doesn't have to be expensive. And paying for that advice now can be a bargain if it helps you make smart financial choices that pay off in the long run.
So they talked about paying for this stuff. You can get it free. Wells Fargo Bank does offer this is services that we do every day. I'm not saying your credit union or your bank doesn't, but go in and ask them. If they're wanting to charge, you come on over. I mean, because you shouldn't have to pay for this stuff. Now, when you get into the tax advising and stuff, you're going to have to speak to a tax specialist. That's completely different. But as a financial institution, we offer this for free. So we can talk to you, you can come in and, we can set up a retirement plan, look at what you're wanting to accomplish and start small. And then we have different partners we may use so we can get you to where you need to be.
Okay, so one of the people, the top person on your Create a Retirement Strategy team is your employer. There are some questions out there that you can ask your employer when you start to work or when you get back to work. Questions like, does the company offer a retirement plan? Does the company contribute to or match employees' contributions to the plan? Does the company offer an automatic payroll deduction option so I can spread my contributions throughout the year? What retirement benefits will I receive? Okay, in your CPA or your tax advisor, you can ask some questions such as, which retirement income sources should I spend first in order to minimize my taxes? And at what age can I begin withdrawing money from a tax-deferred savings plan without incurring a penalty, which is currently 59 and a half.
And it tells you here that the current age is 59 and a half without you incurring a penalty. And then
And the question there is, how much can I realistically expect to earn on my investments? Remember, investing always involves risk, and there are no guarantees. Some investments carry more risk and more potential reward than others. Another question is, how should I allocate my assets to manage my income in retirement while seeking continued growth from my savings?
So definitely when you get ready to retire, you need to reduce debt. Most people you find is they're going to downsize. If they have stuff that they're spending on that is not a necessity, they'll start eliminating that. So it may be refinancing, for example, get lower payments. It may be completely getting rid of, or if you have thought of buying a new car, it's not necessary. So they may go into keep it on, keep the one that they do currently have, especially if there's nothing wrong with it. Reduce your debt to get you into retirement. So it says, of course, something else that can wait.
Right.
So many experts recommend that you pay off major debts. So high interest credit cards, definitely want to start paying that off. Home mortgages, any college loans and other significant cash flow drains as quickly as you can. By paying off your debts, you can greatly reduce the amount of money you need each month during retirement. So it's going to increase what's coming in and then decrease what's going out. So you want to make sure you have more coming in. The goal is to have more coming in, more set aside. Setting up regular automatic deposits to savings from your paycheck, checking account, or both. Savings account is the one that's going to, there are some checking accounts that earn interest, but savings accounts are generally set aside. They're interest-bearing accounts. So you can set up an automatic savings whenever you get paid, out of sight, out of mind. You don't ever have to go in there and do it yourself. So there's not the need to do, well, you know what, I kind of want these shoes this month or this paycheck, so I'm going to contribute next month. That's going to go automatically to your savings account. So then what you're having to use is your dispensable income. Whatever's left over is what you're going to have to use for your expenses, I want this, your needs and stuff like that. So have that set aside so that when you do get paid, it's automatically transferred. Or if it's not transferred directly from your direct deposit, have it set up to where it's coming from your checking account. The account it's going into, have it automatically set up to go to your savings account. Out of sight, out of mind, you don't have to do it, you don't have to control it, it's done for you. And then try your hardest not to touch it. So, like you can unlink it from your debit card, for example. That's one of the good things, is it's making you have to go inside. So if you don't have access at the ATM, you're less likely to withdraw. So the sooner you start saving for retirement, the more time your money has the potential to grow, and the harder your money works for you. Even if you can set aside a little each month, starting early can help you take advantage of the potential of compounding. And even if you didn't start early, it pays to start now. Contributing regularly is key. Managing your investments, so as your target retirement date draws closer, you may want to reduce percentage of stocks, increase percentage of bonds in your portfolio. You want to speak with a licensed individual to do stuff like that. And then check with Social Security. Like I said, that's something that for us, years to come may not be there, but reviewing your annual Social Security statement, they send that to us in the mail. Reviewing that lets you know what your benefits and options are, and making sure your personal information is up to date, wage records are accurate. And we've already talked about that. Reevaluating your insurance policies. If you're not doing that now, it's good to do that at least annually, so that you know you're getting the best rates, because those rates can change. Any bit you can save, you want to save. So I know a lot of times people don't like change, or I've been with them for forever. You can review it. If they want you bad enough, they can get you to it. They can do what it needs to keep you. But you can, because especially if they're going to offer you comparable to what you have for less, it makes sense to switch and then put that money to what you're saving. Don't think of it as, oh, this is something that I can do this with. I can set that to my savings account. And then looking at other adjustments you can make to reduce expenses and minimize taxes. It talks about increasing your deductible. That I think most of us know, if you increase your deductible, that usually lowers your insurance payments too. Okay, so delaying your retirement date, that may be something that some people have to do. So you can choose to work longer and delaying whatever the date whatever the date is that you wanted to retire. A few additional years of full-time or even a part-time income can make a big difference. If you own your own business, think about revising your business exit strategy in a way that generates more assets or income to support your retirement lifestyle. Pay your taxes quarterly. Rather than having your taxes automatically withheld from your retirement distributions, you can arrange to have those estimated taxes quarterly so you can have access to the funds in the interim. Distribute money strategically. Consider withdrawing funds first from Social Security, then from taxable investment accounts, and last from your retirement accounts such as IRAs and other tax-deferred accounts. Your goal is to cover your monthly expenses, minimize your income taxes, and keep as much money as possible working tax-deferred for your future. Consult your tax advisor for any questions or assistance that you may need with that. This talks about painting a picture of retirement, so it's just like a little scenario. Other ways to fund your retirement. Okay. So what components do you need to consider for a retirement plan? A retirement plan is a way to set aside money for the future and to avoid spending it now. Contributing to a retirement plan can help you save more often, and start saving now. That gives you more time for your money to grow. Even small amounts have the potential to grow over time. So you may be thinking, hey, I need to put $100 a week away. Start small.